In your national headlines this morning, former
Like, you see this 1 minute for the shit that he did is like,
yeah, but that's just talking about how they
Congressman George
that's
Santos is now threatening revenge on his former colleagues in Congress. This comes after he became the sixth House member ever expelled from the House. Aaron Gilchrist has the latest.
One day after George Santos' historic expulsion from the House of Representatives,
Congressman, what do you say to your constituents?
see, that shit is funny, that other shit.
You guys gotta get out of my way.
Santos making clear he's not going away quietly, taking to
I
social
don't
media
we don't even need to
and
see
going
this.
after
He's
his
just
former
talk-
colleagues,
just,
promising
it's
to
not even
file
gonna-
Monday
not even
morning
this- that's
ethics
not gonna be
complaints
cool.
against
Just
New
give
York
me
Repu-
something like, if you could, okay, the lies, yup, it's some shit like that. I was gonna say all the shit he lied about, so we can see exactly why he.
I dare anybody to stand up and try to cancel me.
You are free, Santos free.
He wasn't from. I think he wasn't from where he said he was from.
Yes, I did.
I don't know why I
I'm
do this
sorry.
every time. That's
Congressman George Santos has been facing a storm of controversy amid reports that he fabricated key details about his education, work
Everything.
experience, heritage, and more. These are blatant lies. Do you have no shame?
Tulsi, I can say the same thing about the Democrats.
On November 9,
Hold on,
2022,
wait.
George Santos was elected to Congress.
Did I?
I dare anybody to stand up and try to cancel me.
You are free, Santos free.
Did I embellish my resume? Yes, I did. And I'm sorry.
Congressman George Santos has been facing a storm of controversy amid reports that he fabricated key details about his education, work experience, heritage, and more. These are blatant lies. Do you have no shame?
fabricating your education, work experience, and heritage could be considered what? About that's your whole everything. All right, right? Say I want to fabricate. Say I want to fabricate my work experience. Now I wasn't in prison for over a decade in maximum security. No, I was working on Wall Street. Say I want to fabricate my education. Yeah, I was working on Wall Street mainly because I went to Harvard. And I'm not black. I'm Welsh. At that point, you gotta question the nigga name.
Didn't he say his name was, he lied about his name?
Nigga name might have been Ronald Smith Jr. The nigga do look like a more heavyweight, a fatter, gayer Logic. No? He don't like a fatter, gayer Logic? All right, nevertheless, though. This is a more pressing, deeper, and important question. How the fuck does one get all the way voted into Congress?
I guess the people voted for him. Obviously, they fell for the lies.
I know niggas that been fired for lying about felonies.
Yeah.
Alright, yo.
Tulsi, I can say the same thing about the Democrats.
On November 9, 2022, George Santos was elected to Congress, flipping New York.
Basically, politician like, yo, why are you lying? You got any kind of morals? Like, the Democrats do the same thing. Like, you're not denying it? No.
I'm just doing what they doing. I'm doing all the loop. Everybody in this,
Third district and helping the GOP clinch a slim majority in the House. He made history as the first openly gay Republican elected to Congress as a non-incumbent. But just over a month after his win, an expose by the New York Times unraveled a string of lies he told about his background, prompting even more discrepancies to be spotted.
We were bamboozled, absolutely lied to, and we do not want this representation in New York District.
He obtained degree from.
I put myself through college and got an MBA from NYU, and I have zero debt. Nothing in life is free. And the harder you work for something, the more rewarding it is.
Today, I stand very proud.
How this nigga just fake that he accomplished his goals and affirmations? How the fuck you just fake accomplishing your goals and? And Americans is always so knee deep
Yo,
in
I be feeling
politics.
like they be so focused on these celebrities. Y'all need to start digging deep on y'all politicians and the people that is really actually representing you, because the celebrities is not representing y'all. Like, these people are making the laws that you have to abide by, and y'all not even fully invested in them. Y'all invested in people that don't even make laws. They make fashion and trends and shit like that. But these people
Flying under the radar.
is flying under the radar, and they control your fucking everyday living. Not celebrities, because that's a fucking option. That's a mindset. That's an ideology. But when it comes to laws and living your life, why the fuck you not investigating that?
And make you trying to drop jewels today. Talk to me, Sprinkle me, anything. Okay. That's real talk though. Like, and for him to even get
that far, like, y'all would have been dug that up. Like, what? NYU? Are you kidding me? That bitch went to BBLU. What the fuck? Like, they would have violated the whole person's existence. Oh, because
Are you saying that nigga spent taxpayers' money on the BBL?
No.
Just throw more shit on there. You feel like he was steak making? That's
no. I'm saying that's what they would have said about the rapper bitches or a nigga like
okay,
your money,
all
but
right.
like y'all wouldn't invest this to exactly research.
Like, you would know, like, if a chick that's in the game is a rapper, like,
nah.
My body real.
Pull up skeletons like y'all
out.
pulling up on Diddy, cause Diddy don't make laws. Diddy's just breaking them. But
ooh, I like that.
But pull up research on y'all on these people that's making the laws, cause they breaking them too.
Yo, man, can you drop a ball?
I don't want to hear about Diddy. I want to hear about the next politician that's on y'all fucking radar.
With the bachelor's and master's degree, all New York educated, Baruch College and NYU for my MBA.
Santos's website once claimed he got a bachelor's degree in economics and finance from Baruch College. His biography on the National Republican Congressional Committee's website also previously mentioned him studying at New York University. Both Baruch and NYU, however, told the Times they could not find any records of him attending. Santos has since admitted to the lies to the New York Post.
So he said he worked at
Citigroup,
Citibank, and Goldman Sachs. But he was
which has since been updated, initially stated that he began working at Citigroup as an associate and quickly advanced to become an associate asset manager in the real asset division of the firm. His bio also indicated he briefly worked for Goldman Sachs. Spokespeople for Citigroup and Goldman Sachs, however, told the New York Times they could not confirm his past employment. In subsequent interviews, Santos clarified that he instead had worked for a company that did business with the firms.
I used a poor use of words, but I did work in the industry for a number of years.
Just the one. 9/11 claims his mother life.
What?
His mother not dead.
Wait, he lied and said.
No, I said, I'm sorry, she died. Okay, but it wasn't 9/11. It wasn't 9/11.
You remember how? I always lied to jobs like, "Oh, my mother died to leave and shit." But
America.
he became Congress.
He told Congress.
I was doing shit like that as a janitor, washing dishes.
As you can see, you could get far without those lies.
According to her obituary, Santos' mother actually died in 2016, more than 15 years after 9/11. Santos himself confirmed the year of her death in a tweet.
Yo, boy, he got family. Like, when he got family, hold the fuck on.
He killed her off.
No, because this 15 years later, right? So, like, for you to say, like, so your pops ain't gonna be like, boy, why the fuck is you saying your mom's died in 9/11?
Shut the fuck up before you die too in 9/11. I'm sorry. No.
Okay, maybe this ain't enough for niggas. This is right. There may be more.
Tweet just months later. Santos later claimed his father was also on Ground Zero the day of the attack, and again confirmed neither of them died that day.
My parents were both down there the day of the attacks, and fortunately none of them passed.
The current version of his website states his mother, quote, survived the tragic events on September 11th, but she passed away a few years later when she lost her battle to cancer. While it is possible his mother could have developed cancer from toxins released during the attack, people are pointing out that 15 years is more than a few years, and that her obituary makes no mention of 9/11.
He never said he was Jewish.
Oh, good morning. Shabbat Shalom to everybody. Lee has served as an inspiration, as a friend, and as a leader for the Jewish folks in Congress. At one point being just 2 members. So now we're going to be 3.
That was Santos speaking at the Republican Jewish Coalition meeting in Las Vegas last November.
No,
if
he not Jewish, how the Jewish people... Wait, he got the Jewish people too?
Not everybody.
What is it in American politics that even makes this possible?
It's crooked.
But yeah, like, so we see all the shit before our eyes, though. Like, it ain't
they
like...
all got their skeletons in their closet, so they just be hush-hush at that moment. Until it's time we all team up and just get one person. We all got each other's back, and we all could agree this motherfucker gotta go. He doing too much. I don't need my skeletons digged up or
Sheikah.
like that. I don't know.
At this point, this nigga was in the Congress. We don't know where he went to school, what he did for a living. It ain't like he young. He been around on the earth. We don't know where he went to school, what he did for a living. We don't know what his nationality is.
We don't know nothing about Congress.
Did his father look like a Jewish man, or did he look like a Salvadorian mechanic?
A Salvadorian mechanic, I'll say that, Alex.
Have you ever met a Jewish Salvadorian mechanic?
Nah.
Shalom?
No. What I'm saying is this. We need to invest more in our politicians because he might not be the only one. This might just be the beginning.
Niggas admit they shit. Like, a nigga like me, from being honest about who I am, that would stop people from wanting to vote. Oh, no. But a nigga like this, even after they find out, look how long it took niggas to get him out of there.
Once you in there like swimwear.
Going into 2024. These niggas was on this nigga in 2021 and 2022.
He still was slid in. He already had to connect. But now they connect was like, nah, fuck it. We gonna have to stop pulling these strings and helping you out, bro. You doing too much. Them votes don't matter. They just telling you it matter. They don't keep whoever they want in there until they feel like it's over. Is the feeling of feeling free that fucks up the American mind. You're not really free. You're really not picking these niggas.
Politics in America is dangerous at this point.
Yeah, like it's dangerous. Like a lot of them is retiring. Though a lot of them saying, "I'm not running another term." Something is cooking in them books where them politicians is going. Like they quit.
You
like
can't
teachers.
trust none of these niggas.
Yeah, they quitting like teachers. I'm not going to run another re-election.
With his election, there would now be 3 Jewish members of Congress. But less than 2 weeks later, he said this.
I'm Jewish. I come from a Jewish family. My mother's family is Jewish. I grew up and I was raised Roman Catholic. My father's Roman Catholic.
And just about a month later, he said this to the New York Post.
I never claimed to be Jewish. I am Catholic. Oh, he ain't just stopped with the Jewish shit.
He went all the way.
To the Holocaust.
He Anne Franked it.
He Anne Franked it is crazy. He had the whole diary. Yo, this nigga's amazing.
I've seen how socialism destroys people's lives because my grandparents survived the Holocaust.
We're no stranger to persecution. My grandfather fleeing Ukraine in 1920s to Belgium, then fleeing Belgium to Brazil in 1940. It's a story of survival, of tenacity, of grit, as we like to call it.
According to genealogy records first uncovered by the Jewish news site The Forward, Santos's grandparents were both born in Brazil before the Nazis came to power. CNN also interviewed multiple genealogists, none of whom could confirm the claim that Santos's grandparents had fled the Holocaust. Since all of these revelations were made, people in Santos's district have been calling on him to resign.
We need to stand together because we do not want to be represented by a clown in Albany.
Facing outrage, Santos himself admitted to, quote, embellishing.
Did I embellish my resume? Yes, I did. And I'm sorry. The reality is I'm human.
More aspects of Santos's life have since come into question. Claims about his income, his philanthropic credentials, his property ownerships, his mother's career, and even a claim that he lost employees to the Pulse massacre.
At the Pulse nightclub in Orlando in 2016, which I happened to, at the time, have people that worked for me in the club. My company at the time, we lost 4 employees.
How dare he? How dare...
Yo, boy, did this man make himself the most interesting man? This nigga was gay, Jewish, Catholic. A banker,
the Holocaust survivor.
This nigga came from a long line of like real like survivors and overcome like this. It's greatness rolled in a bowl right here. This shit snowballed into me.
He had that we shall overcome mentality. He overcame too.
Yo, and his People's March with Martin Luther King too. That's one of the black people lives. That's like one of the deepest. That's
tried
it was
to score political points or gain sympathy by lying about losing employees.
Santos is now under investigation by local and federal authorities for misrepresenting himself to voters and for potential crimes regarding his finances and campaign spending. Authorities in Brazil also told the New York Times that Santos is facing charges for check fraud, which they say he admitted to in 2000.
Drugs is here.
Look at his eyes. He did it. He did everything they said.
Yeah, he fucking did it. Drugs, yo.
Then how, right? He was bigger before. How he get that small?
You know that nigga used the taxpayer money to get lipo. Yo, make it. We talk about we talk about a lot of politics. We got a whole politics section or playlist on YouTube, right? I hope that play because those videos do get quite a few views. Yo, I really do hope sometimes like we crack a lot of jokes, but I do hope sometimes that like maybe just hearing certain things from our perspective, just hearing us sitting here just chopping it up about some shit like this, right? Like, what does this actually say? Like, the first word, in one word, the first word come to your mind after I ask you this question. In one word, answer this question. What does this say to you about the American people? In one word, just pick a word.
I would say, ignorant.
Ignorant, ignoring shit, proper way. Like, it's not, and people are like, oh, it's not American, it's whatever, oh, this state, whatever, but in every state we have shit like this. Find out a motherfucker is racist, a motherfucker is black or white, right? A motherfucker is a pedophile, an addict, scamming people.
I think Congress is America.
Representation of the
what he is
of human, but he said a human like yo, we just type shit we might do.
We know these, but being that he had the a privilege of lying about that, he did not get no jail sentence. He got a career in it. And whatever he got, whatever lies he landed him, it landed him at in a good place to where he could, where the people would not down him at that time, but they would praise him. They praised it, but when there's your next door neighbor,
you think he going to jail at some point?
Nah, he ain't going to jail.
He ain't going.
He paying fines.
But they would fine. They in his fine.
Did the nigga from Yellow Freight go to jail? Them CEOs after they stole all them people money?
I don't know if that was necessarily illegal. It was illegal what they did?
Yeah, it was illegal. They weren't supposed to have that COVID fines. They did what, you know how niggas got them PPP loans and got high fashion? They got PP loans and bought fucking boats and hoes. I'm sorry. They just spent the PP loan back. And then they wasn't supposed to get it. They was on the do not get list, and they got the money anyway.
Should something like this be considered treasonous for playing with the American people on that level? Like, you ain't lying to just your grandmother, nigga. You lying to the American people.
Everything. You lied about everything. Like, The 9/11, like all that, like the Holocaust. Well, the Holocaust didn't happen in America, but
Pulse nightclub.
Yeah, the Pulse nightclub was horrible.
Which is a gay club, right?
Yes, and people really lost. That was an attack.
He was pandering to Republicans, gay people, Jewish people,
all the above. He was,
and it worked for a little while. Cause I'm wondering, like,
he was
how
American
did the
thought.
Jewish people invite him to their shit to talk? That's the Jewish people inviting him to their conference to talk. So they got the Whirlpool, but that's because I think it's so easy.
He was a thottiest, like a lobbyist thought. That's what he was doing. Was
so you feel like he probably was fucking mad niggas?
No, I'm just saying the money, like wherever it goes.
Oh, he was
I'm
a
there.
political thought.
Yeah, a Pilates.
A Pilates.
That's like as a politician thought.
But
like
a Pilates, yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it's a Pilates.
Spring 'em and dinkle. Nah, I be saying shit like I forgot which one I was talking about. One of those videos, it got a lot of views too. But I had said like, yo, maybe one of these elections, like 4 people in the whole country need to vote. I don't know how many people in America they saying right now. 350 million, 400 million. Out of 400 million people, fuck around 5-6 niggas vote.
For it.
Like we don't even care. We don't even care who it is. Put whoever y'all want in there.
And it's like they always say other countries is uncivilized. I'm sorry, but
no, this is uncivilized.
The Congress is uncivilized. Let's pull up everything. Let's pull up I think that we should pull up bank records, audit them, their history, FBI. I want everything. We don't ask for that. We just be like, oh, we're gonna go with the popularity. Look at the popularity. Your average fucking neighbor that you'll want to put in jail.
Yeah.
But he did his little pandering to wherever he had to go, and y'all just this is it. This is America. This is what y'all want. This is what y'all love. And now y'all hate to love it. Fuck out of here. That's what y'all get. He fooled y'all. Y'all's too invested in Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, whoever popular.
Yo, this shit have motherfuckers embarrassed about politics. Cause all Americans want to do is beef and talk about politics and religion and bug the fuck out. But this shit have motherfuckers thinking like, whoa. Cause at some point, the time gotta come where we really start electing good leaders and niggas that's willing to put the work in, strong motherfuckers.
Pull up the dirt.
Like, I'm sorry, I'm not a Democrat. I don't care that I'm black and mad black people gonna be upset with this. Man, we can get Joe Biden the fuck out of here. Like, some of you niggas don't respect your grandmothers and grandfathers and they ain't even half as senile. I'm tired of hearing you niggas talking about Obama. You niggas ain't been alive for a solid politician, my nigga. Ain't been one. I don't give a fuck who you behind. This nigga, we don't even know who this nigga is. For all the fuck we know, he could have been a nigga that cut the head off, and niggas don't know where he went to school. Think that he could not even have a GED. Like that means that he's in Congress. We don't know if he even got a high school education. We don't know.
They didn't even do their.
We don't know if he ever even had a job.
Like Congress they don't do nothing. They just
the nigga got warrants in Brazil for fucking bouncing checks.
But the people voted him in.
When they doing all them slander campaigns, how'd they miss all that?
But sometimes it's not even up to the campaign. It's as you as a person to research who you're looking at too.
It definitely should be up to you.
Research everything else, but you never researched him, never Googled him, never seen where he actually came from, never compared the facts. What was your detective skills for the person you elected?
He a raper chipmunk. Not Alvin Simon Theodore, like the real, like a squirrel. This, y'all, I don't trust niggas that go those distances with lies. And those lies he told was big. Like, they was so big, niggas like, yo, when New York University, this nigga never was here. The university, like, nah, he never.
Group, like, he was never here.
Nigga never worked at Goldman Sachs. Goldman and Sachs. All the Sachs in there. Nigga Sachs was like, huh? I don't know that nigga. I don't even know if he gay. This one at a time, like, is this nigga really even gay?
I think he was talking about the shit on Power that he worked for because it wasn't no sex over here.
Is gay people accepting him? Or they like, nah, we ain't seen you suck no dick. Has anybody seen him with a nigga?
They say his boyfriend is coming out.
Who?
His ex-boyfriend is complaining about him now.
See, he was fucking bitches? Nigga doing everything wrong. Alright, yo.